My name is Trenton Pate, and today we're going to talk about an invention called the WardenClyffe Tower. The WardenClyffe Tower from 1901 through 1917 was an invention designed and built in Shoreham, New York by an American scientist named Nikolai Tesla. Tesla's designs used a concept of a charged conductive upper layer in the atmosphere, a theory dating back to the early 1870s. The intent was to transmit wireless messages and possibly even fast-mile images to ships across the Atlantic Ocean to England and ships en route at sea while using the Earth to conduct the signals. Later on in the tower's lifespan, Tesla wanted to improve and scale up his design in an attempt to better compete with his ever-growing competition. Tesla asked his investors to give him more funding so he can make his tower reach further, get more powerful, but the investors refused in fear of losing money. Sadly, though, because of this, the tower had to be deconstructed so Nikolai could recover a small percentage of the money to give back to investors. In an attempt to satisfy some measures of his debts, he had the tower be completely destroyed in 1917. The tower was destroyed by dynamite. Since it was during World War I, there was a rumor that the Germans were using the tower as a radio transmitter or observation post, which was the reason the public thought it was destroyed. In 1925, the property that the tower was on was bought by Walter L. Johnson. Back in the time of this, back in the time of this tower, all that was needed to make this reality was a lot more money from certain investors. The naysayers of the early 1900s complained that it was a foolish idea because of the amount funding from several investors required to build it. Instead, it wouldn't work. Tesla's experimental wireless transmission tower using the Earth to transfer wireless messages was never put in service. Finally, in 2013, a group called the Oatmeal bought the land building with the intent of making a museum dedicated to Nikolai Tesla.